Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Perplexed Damage. Today is another movie time topic. Basically, I have a whole pile of movies here that I just picked up last week and a half or so, and I will show you what I got and try to do short thoughts on why I picked up these movies and what I think about them. So, alright, so here we go. I have 4 Blu-rays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 13 DVDs. Okay. Alright, first up is from 2001. It's Swordfish with Travolta, Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry, and Don Cheadle. This movie was it's pretty good. Action-wise, I think it tried to go a little too, electronic, technical, type stuff. But everybody knows that the main reason to get this is because of 2 things. So, those 2 things have to do with Halle Berry. So, and that's pretty much it. I think I gave this like a 6 or a 7. So, worth checking out. Alright, next up is a movie that my brother told me to get, because I don't think he had seen it yet. This one is from 2008, and this is Valkyrie with Tom Cruise. It's got, it's Bryan Singer directed, so X-Men Bryan Singer, and I'm going to have to rewatch this one, because I just thought that it was okay at the time, so like average, but I'll probably rewatch it, try to give it a second chance. So there's Valkyrie. Alright, next up is a animated, it's a modern classic to me. This is really good. Past 13-12 years, this was a very good animated movie to me, and that is original Ice Age. I remember seeing this in theaters. I really enjoyed it. It's got a lot of funny parts, got a lot of touching parts, and good amount of voice characters. Not too much of a fan of the sequels. I think they all suck. Well, not really suck, but they're all below average. So there's that, Ice Age. Voice talents of Ray Romano, John Leguizamo, Dennis Leary. Good stuff. Alright. Next up is got Fast 5. Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Directed by Justin Lin. This was a good sequel. Actually, a really good sequel. This is the sequel where everything started to get better with the movies. I think that first one is really awesome. Second one was good. And then third one, fourth one, kind of like average to below average. And then ever since 5 and 6, just picked up the pace, picked up the speed, and them just adding The Rock, some of the supporting cast just made it a whole lot better. And then I cannot wait until a couple more weeks and Fast 7 comes out. So really looking forward to this. So looking forward to how they make the movies and translate the movies after the passing of Paul Walker. So really looking forward to that. All right, now on to DVDs. All right. First up is comedy Meet the Parents with Ben Stiller and Robert De Niro. Just a very funny comedy, and it's just it's got a lot of funny moments in it, and great one-lines, and just some good stuff. Not really too much of a fan of the sequels. They were just okay, but yeah, Meet the Parents, very good. Okay, up next is a action movie that that I saw in theaters first and thought it was really awesome. It was just so different than what we're kind of used to, slightly, I guess. And that is Crank with Jason Statham and Amy Smart. This one has the slipcase to it, and it was just very good action, very fast paced. Literally feels like you just down like a 6-pack of energy shots with this movie. So very cool. And once again, the sequel kind of sucked, but there you go. All right. Next one is a movie that came out last year, so this is fairly recent, and it's a good drama, and that is Gone Girl with Ben Affleck, Rosamund Pike, and directed by David Fincher, who did Fight Club, Seven, and this movie is really good. And if you're like when I bought the movie, I had already seen it previously, and my brother hadn't. So when he was talking about the movie, I tried not to give it away too much for what it turns out to be. So pretty good. I give this one about a 9 out of 10. Crank is a 9. Meet the Parents is a 9. And the rest of them, Fast and Furious, or Fast 5 is a 9. And Ice Age is a perfect 10. Okay, excuse me. Alright, up next is Quentin Tarantino movie. And that is Inglorious Bastards with Brad Pitt. This is just was a really good action history farce, I guess. Satire, I don't know, but pretty good. It's going to be worth a second look, so looking forward to it. So yep, about 9 out of 10. Alright. Up next is a Stephen King, based off of a Stephen King novel. And it's actually really good. That is Secret Window with Johnny Depp. Saw this one in the theaters, and yep, just really good. Really good suspense. So a lot of fun with this one. Secret Window, 9 out of 10. Original title was, from the novella, was Secret Window, Secret Garden, which explains the ending. Alright, up next is from 2002. I remember going to the pre-Thursday night midnight showing of this. But yeah, I actually did. So, and that was Resident Evil, the first one. This action sci-fi horror movie was probably the better so far of the Resident Evil movies. and they kind of gone downhill from there. So I believe there was one of the sequels that came out, like one of the last two or whatever, where it was just like, it was so pointless, and I was just like, what is the reason, purpose of this movie? And it was like pointless. So Resident Evil. Okay. Up next is a drama that came out in 2000. I liked it the first time I saw it, and it's well worth rewatching. But it is Pay It Forward with Kevin Spacey, Helen Hunt, and Haley Joel Osment, and just a really great movie about how like if you do something with somebody else, you know, that they have to do sign of kindness to somebody else, and so forth and so forth, and just a really great drama. A little sad at the end, but Pay It Forward. Okay, up next is from 2000, and it's The Patriot with Mel Gibson, directed by Roland Emmerich, and just a great war action drama. So well worth a look. It's one of next to like Independence Day and stuff. This is one of the director's best. So there you go. Okay, so 9 on that one. Pay It Forward was a 9. Resident Evil's about a 9. And Secret Window's a 9. And that's about it. Alright. Up next, to go with Gone Girl, I got another David Fincher movie here. And it is Panic Room with Jodie Foster. This is a very good suspenseful drama. It's got its cast is really great. Jodie Foster, Forrest Whitaker, Dwight Yoakam, Jared Leto, and Kristen Stewart, and it's just majority of them do a really great job, and even the young Kristen Stewart does a great job in it too. You can, with her film career, if you can look past, oh wow, I didn't even notice that. Wow, that's cool inside of it. I didn't even notice that. When it comes to Kristen Stewart, if you could look past the Twilight movies, she really has done a lot of really good parts. So she is a really good actress. I highly recommend her Camp X-Ray that came out last year. It's really good. So, alright. Up next is a movie directed by Mark Romanek, and it is 1 Hour Photo with Robin Williams. This is one of his lesser known movies. I don't maybe, and it's just this is around the time when Robin Williams did like Death to Smoochie and Insomnia, and then he did this one, and people were like, "Wow, he's not doing any funny roles anymore." I mean, he's kind of creepy, and this one is he's a really creepy guy. I remember when this first came out in theaters, I was working at Walmart in the electronics department, and how they got electronics is right next to photo. They actually told us, and especially the photo department, they said that if we saw this movie, we could not talk about it in the photo department, sort of like Fight Club, that this movie was not allowed to be talked about. So, because we would creep out the customers. But 1 Hour Photo, good stuff. That's about a 9 too. Okay, Up next is Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and Wardrobe. This is a 10 to me. Just a great start to this movie trilogy, I guess. That cool little slipcase. You can slip the movie right in. And to me, this is really the only movie that I really enjoyed from that trilogy. I could watch this movie over and over again. So just really good stuff, really good message, really good characters. So pretty good. All right. Up next is from 2004. Is a movie that I saw up at college, and that is the movie Closer with Closer with Julia Roberts, Jude Law, Natalie Portman, and Clive Owen, and directed by the late Mike Nichols. This is a it was this movie in Garden State that came out around 2004. So I remember I saw both of them in theaters, and this is really good. Really good movie about a couple couples. It also introduced me to the music of Damien Rice, especially the Blower's Daughter. Just really great movie. So really give that about a 9 out of 10. And I was just talking about Garden State. You can see here that I have a Garden State poster up on my wall. So that's how much I enjoyed that. I got that up at college too. And then next up, and the last movie for tonight is a movie from 2004 also. And that is, Napoleon Dynamite. It's got John Heder, Tina Majorno, Dedrick Bader, John Grease. It's directed by Jared Hess, and whatever happened to John Heder? It's like he did this, and he did Benchwarmers, and then he just kind of like stopped acting. But no, this is a new, you'd say this generation's like a new cult classic. Really great stuff. Gosh, Napoleon, what are you going to do today? Whatever I feel like. That's about how it is every day. Whatever I feel like doing. Alright. Also tonight I had a great time. I went to our local science center, which has a big old IMAX screen, and I saw Jurassic Park in IMAX. I thought I was going to go see the 3D version, but it was only the regular IMAX version, which was fine. It's sort of like when you're watching IMAX, it's pretty much like, not unless you get a really good seat up high, if you get like a middle seat, it's more like it was nothing like that. There was nothing but that, and I had a good time. So, but other than that, that's about it. And if you so subscribe, like, leave a comment. If you've seen any of these movies, let me know down below what you thought about them. And that's about it. So, this is Perplexed Damage saying, go watch a movie sometime. See you guys.